Break talk. We out here in the middle of a protest. Pay attention to this episode, bro. Next episode coming up.
Black Lives Matter! 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 George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Break talk. We back. More serious note on this one. I know y'all aware of the circumstances going on. George Floyd, the peaceful protesting as it was turned into riots.
As you saw at the beginning, man, it's just something that it's just we're tired of this continuously happening.
Yeah.
You know, we shouldn't have to keep saying Black Lives Matter. And the fact that we even take offense to that's appalling to me.
Somebody standing up for their life is appalling to some people. Now once again, this is a disclaimer. When we say white people, when we say y'all, not mean all white people. We're not dumb. We're not illogical. We're saying the ones that dispute hatred and who are racist. So don't get confused saying we know all cops aren't evil. We know they're good cops, but when the good cops aren't doing enough to stop the evil cops,
then they fall right in line with the evil cop. A bystander, being a bystander to injustice makes you a bad cop or a bad person, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, it goes hand in hand. How they're we've been seeing it a lot with protecting women. If you have a friend, you know something going on with him sexually assaulting a woman, and you sit there and you know what's happening, you're not doing the action, but you're a part of it. You're aware. So it literally just goes hand in hand. If you can't understand that logic, then I don't know how more clear I can put that.
The thing is that gets me, we are asking for a simple human right. We're asking simple. Don't kill us. And we're literally, people are literally saying, but how can you say to not be murdered? For unarmed black men not to be murdered?
That's appalling to some people. It's not funny, but it really is comical.
Let's put this into perspective.
Dumb-minded to mad people stand up for their life.
Let's put this into perspective. Dylan Roof. Goes into a church.
Prays with them first.
Goes into a church.
Said he thought about not doing it.
And shoots 9 black people.
Put a vest on
him, and they took him to get some food. They took him to Burger King. Hey, it's not funny, but it's wow. Took him to Burger King, and then you have George Floyd. Wrote a bad check.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
But he wrote a bad check?
Supposedly.
But he wrote a bad check, though.
Wrote a bad check.
So that means he deserves to die?
Dies. Gets killed. Okay, so I want you to compare. Shoot up a church. Writing a bad check.
I think writing bad checks worse. I think writing bad checks worse because you're messing with the government's money.
That's sickening, bro.
Yeah. It really is.
We say Black Lives Matter, they say all lives matter. Come on, man.
Duh. Everybody's life matters.
We're not saying we didn't say only Black Lives Matter.
Exactly.
Obviously, we're not saying well, Black Lives Matter, other lives don't matter anymore.
Yes, it's just
we're saying Black Lives Matter too, our lives matter, and the fact that's crazy. We still have to say that, and people are saying, rioting's not gonna help anything. You can't solve violence with violence.
Martin Luther King was peaceful protesting.
Martin Luther King was a peaceful Well, first off, we've been peaceful protesting we tried that.
Yeah, for
it
years.
Obviously doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It obviously doesn't work. You can almost say you can almost say it's pointless. It's obviously not pointless.
It's not pointless.
But it feels like it.
But it feels like
nothing's changed.
Yeah.
In 2012, during the Trayvon Martin case, would you think we would have made a lot of progress from then? Because
Well,
I would say Trayvon
Martin, if he would have got convicted,
I would say Trayvon Martin was what initiated the Black Lives Matter
for social
media. Obviously, you know, we've been trying to get justice since the beginning of time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's like what sparked the outrage more.
And we are still stuck in the same predicament we were then.
In 2020, 8 years later. And it's actually getting worse because Trayvon Martin's wasn't recorded. Now we getting videos and
I've still seen
getting a slap on the wrist.
And I've still seen people try to justify it. It really gets me when people try. So, you know, Dylan Roof shoots up schools. You have so many school shooters, mall shooters, the movie theater shooters,
the gay club shooter.
Mental illness. You know what? Mental illness. He probably had a mental illness. He grew up kind of hard. But, you know, black person gets killed by the police. They try to demean his character.
Yeah, we gonna go back. Yeah, we gonna go back 10 years now. I mean, 10 years ago when you guys remember he did something illegal. Like he stole something.
They try to demean that man. They try to demean that man's character to try and justify why he should have got killed.
Exactly. And for all you so-called people, the Christian people who try to tie this in together, saying pray for the officer, pray for him. I'm Christian as well. I'm soul believer. But if y'all really Christian and care about people, you should not have a rebuttal for a person losing his life. Like,
perfect example, Michael Porter Jr. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, bro, you stupid as hell.
Like, come on, man. You have the platform.
You have the platform.
And you go and you say that. I mean, obviously, I understand, you know, you didn't have bad intentions. Pray for the cops, family, pray for the hearts.
You have privilege and you don't even know it.
Prayer is nothing without action. And we've been praying for, you know, God is number one in my heart. You know, I love prayer, love using prayer. Yeah. But we've been praying for 400 plus years.
Yeah. We've been praying. Prayers and music is what helped slaves get through their work.
It's going to take more than thoughts and prayers
Yeah.
for us to have equality. And it's just... Man, it's just... I'm just flabbergasted.
Yeah, like, it's just like, we've seen this before. Literally seen it before.
And
literally.
The sad part is this isn't the first time, and it's not going to be the last.
Eric Garner gets killed.
Gonna be the last.
Gets choked out. But we sell cigarettes, though.
It took, what, February, March? We took, like, what, almost about 3 months for Ahmaud Arbery's killers to get arrested. And they weren't even cops.
They weren't going.
They just shot him in broad day. For running, because they thought.
Yeah, because they thought.
They thought.
Oh, we heard a black guy was breaking into houses.
They weren't even 100% sure.
Yeah,
and it took. So, had that video not come out, my goodness, I just can't imagine.
The ones that
just imagine all the stuff that people got away with before there was iPhones and imagine.
Yeah. And then if y'all love cops so much, not all cops are bad, then why are you taking your own hands, supposedly somebody breaking into the neighborhood? That's not your job. That's not my job either. It's no one's job. That's the police's job. People,
they love black culture. They love black culture. When he's scoring, when he's throwing a touchdown pass, when he's dunking a ball,
he's the best ever. You do one thing wrong, they throw you under the bus.
When he's dunking a ball,
throwing you under the bus.
LeBron, greatest athlete ever. He had the game, winning block in the finals. Brings home a championship, but boy, he talks about social issues. Shut up and dribble
on his Instagram. Oh, LeBron, you need to.
He doesn't know. He didn't go to college.
He didn't go to college.
He doesn't know what is he talking about?
Yeah, like what is he talking about? He doesn't know. Bro, shut up, bro. Like, it's really like it's sickening, bro.
The double standard is
really wild. Like,
think about this. So, you have a group of protesters. They brought assault rifles.
What AK, you need a big
hold on. AK-47s. Like, just think about all the assault rifles, and they brought that with them to protest because they couldn't get a haircut.
A haircut. But black people they're thugs for standing up for
our lives to live.
Our life.
We are asking for a simple human right. We are protesting for we want you to stop killing. killing somebody,
we have to
a haircut. You can
we,
go to Walmart and buy some clippers.
Yeah,
and cut your own hair.
Cut your own hair. We have to ask to not be killed.
And they were protesting for it, but they're fine people.
Yeah, I don't get how that makes.
The president has the audacity to say, call them fine people, but we protest.
When the looting
for our
starts,
life.
the shooting starts. That's y'all president. Name mine. I'm just gonna keep it 100 like that. And if you agree with that any type of way, don't watch this video. Don't support me. Don't talk to me. Don't do none of that, cause
we know your true color. We know your true colors.
You can really miss me with that shit. There's nothing excusable about that shit.
Thank you. I have had some of my white friends reach out.
Yeah,
and I appreciate. That's what we're asking, man. We want you to understand your white privilege, because you can use that privilege to help us get on equal footing.
Exactly.
We're not asking to be superior. We're asking just to be equal. We're asking you to stop killing us.
Still taking hundreds of years to do that.
And we're still not there.
And
we're not even close.
Yeah, and it's annoying.
We're not even close.
Yeah.
So, and you want peaceful, okay, rioting isn't going to do anything, destroying your own buildings. Well, obviously peaceful protest is not going to do anything either. Martin Luther King, that's what, I've seen so many people on Twitter, I guess Martin Luther King, they're just, Martin Luther King, they love him now.
Yeah, y'all been coming up
that's
with the quotes
favorite,
out the woodworks. Like, he wouldn't want this, he did this, he did. That's why he was always peaceful. Well, peaceful.
You know what the crazy thing about Martin Luther King is?
Got him shot.
Got shot by a white man. And he was about as peaceful as it gets.
Peaceful as it gets. He wasn't Malcolm X. I like Malcolm X's approach, but he wasn't Malcolm X.
The police tell us to comply. We get killed. We don't comply. We get killed.
We don't get killed. You got 4 people detaining you. It doesn't take 4 people to detain one person. It doesn't.
Almost just as sick as the fact they just sat there. He sat there and was just... Dude just sat there, was just watching him. Like, bruh, what else what could he have done? He was handcuffed on... Like, what... It's only so much a handcuffed person can do.
With one dude standing up trying to guard people from recording, and then 2 other people holding his handcuffs behind his back and holding his legs. How is he not resisting arrest?
Like, asking to, like, bro, all right, bro, put him in the car. Put him in the car and take him.
Exactly.
You don't have
put him on the side of the curb. He's not going to run anywhere. Obviously, he didn't in the video before that when they said he was so-called resisting arrest. Wasn't doing anything. And the dude knew him for 17 years. He had it out for him. There's literally nothing you can tell you that was not a hate crime.
And, you have Michael Vick got treated worse for killing some dogs than cops are getting treated by the justice system for killing human beings. Yeah, black human. They are valuing a dog's life more than human beings.
But America has been doing that for years. I guarantee if a cop go on TV right now and shot a random dog, they gonna get him in 2 seconds. But a black person, well, what did you do before? Let's analyze the whole story. So once again, I'm gonna go back to all you Christian people.
I see people show more.
Is there any excuse ever, if you're really part of the Christian faith, is there anything like an action the person can do that you think he deserves to die? Really think about that. If you're really God-fearing Christian to the core, do you think there should be any logical reason? There should not be a but in your argument about somebody dying. Getting somebody getting
Black
killed.
Lives Matter. But like what? How can you possibly sit here and say but
over somebody died? He ain't killed nobody.
An unarmed person getting killed.
He ain't kill nobody. He ain't assault nobody. He ain't rape nobody.
Let's think about all of it. Okay. Michael Brown stole some cigarettes. Oh man, they're gonna close down.
Oh shit.
They're gonna close down if they don't get them sick. That's gonna take all their money. If they don't get that pack of cigarettes back. Eric Garner selling what?
Selling cigarettes.
Selling cigarettes. Oh man, what is it? These cigarettes, boy. Woo!
Oh man, oh wow.
And then George Floyd wrote a bad check.
Oh wow. Not that a lot of white people, a lot of white owners, entrepreneurs do fake checks and shit all the time with the IRS.
Wrote a bad
tax
check.
returns and shit. But they don't get killed.
Ooh, don't write a bad check. But hey, you shoot up a school, or
you'll be all right. After you shoot up the school and kill the kids, we can take you up to get something to eat.
Depending on your color.
Yeah, depending on your color. Because you can shoot up a school with 5, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds.
It's okay. We're gonna give you mental illness. We're gonna say you have a mental illness.
We're gonna say you have a mental illness.
And we'll look at your background. But boy, You write that bad check. If you
write that bad check, and you're a black man. That's not right here in America. You can't do that. Like
people are deadass. They were more angry about the rioting than the actual killing going on. And please don't come back and tell us, well, black on black. They love using black on black crime.
The difference between that is they actually go to jail.
We're not gonna blame. We're not gonna blame. Obviously black on black crime. That's part of us. But we
were set
are
up to
oppressed.
Be like that. Yeah.
We are the system is set up for us to be
take
in situations like that. We've been oppressed for so long. So many areas have been gentrified to where black people don't have the resources. Not all black people, but some black people don't have the same resources to succeed.
Yeah. And then when our president was in office around 1980s, 70s, the crack era started. How did crack get there? He sent it in there to get rid of black people. When people are oppressed, depressed, and impoverished,
it's so hard to find a way out.
It's so hard to find a way out. And don't say, well, you should work hard to do this. Your privilege is speaking. Me and Jared have privilege. We're not impoverished. We're not rich, but we're well off. I'm not going to sit here and say people who are impoverished and don't have that many options and they end up on crack. We should have worked harder. Like, I don't know what the hell happened to them. Like, the hell's wrong with y'all? Like, y'all not human beings. This go back to the Christian people. Are you really a Christian? If you really have the Christian values, you would try to help
peaceful
people.
protesting. It only works for you can't. We try to be peaceful.
Try to be peaceful.
Then what happens when you try to be peaceful? It doesn't work. Riots. It's built to like what's happening now in Houston, San Jose, Atlanta, New York. It's built up anger finally just being put to action.
Yeah, you can't expect to treat somebody like that for that long.
Kill somebody.
Not even kill somebody. Yeah, it's not even treat. It's kill somebody. Expect them to just sit there and not do shit. Like, I don't get that at all. Like, tell me like
it's just like that. That's sickening that we have to act. We are asking to not be killed. We're not. It's like we're asking for money.
Yeah, and then for another clarification too, this is not the people are not just rioting now because of him dying. That's a major part. But black people go through subtle racism every day.
That's the thing. It's not like how it was back in the a few centuries ago when it was just obvious racism.
Yeah, obvious racism. Like you walking
now
around like no black people allowed. Not
it's a little bit more subtle. They'll say subtle. Thugs. They'll change up the wording a little bit.
Say, oh, he doesn't fit our description, really.
Yeah,
like, you can't work here because I don't. Your dreads or your hair. Like, what does that have to do with me as a person?
Or he's not our type of person.
Yeah,
like, what does that mean?
Yeah, what's your type? Like, me and Jerry went to private school. We went to a private high school. Oh, Matt goes to a private high school. I used to ask my parents that. Like, yeah, black people can afford to go to private school. Like, it's little shit like that. Or you have a nice car. How'd you get that? What do you mean? How did I get it? I bought it. like what? Like, oh,
you have a dad?
Yeah,
I've heard someone ask that.
That's what I'm saying.
Not to me, but I've seen someone ask that. You have a dad. Like, what do you mean? What?
Yeah, like,
how they portray us is ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
So look, today, like, if y'all saw in that video, so right before that, we're walking towards the rally. Because we didn't even know a rally was going on.
Yeah,
we just happened to be there.
We at the plaza in Kansas City.
And we asked this guy, like, why are all these police outside? Why are all these police here? He said, they're rioting. And so I'm thinking, when you think of a riot, you think of what's going on in Minnesota right now.
Hear
looting.
Sirens.
Yeah. I'm like, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah, what am I saying?
Riot. Man, they're about all people doing, holding up signs and just chanting different
chanting Black Lives Matter.
Chanting different chants about justice, equality, all that.
And this white worker from Nike, which was around the corner, said, "Oh yeah, they're over there rioting." No, they aren't rioting. And it just makes you uncomfortable, so you think they're rioting.
It's not that big of a deal. Like, right? It don't seem like that big of a deal, but that's just a microcosm of what goes on daily, and why why black people are portrayed
the reason
the way
he
they
said
are.
it was rioting because he felt uncomfortable. In his white skin, he felt uncomfortable. So he said, "Oh." And if you were there and
you see the video, there was no rioting going on. Nobody was getting hurt.
You can look on Twitter right now, Kansas City.
Police weren't even loading the tear gas or anything. Nobody got hurt. No. It was about as peaceful as it could possibly be.
whenever white people get uncomfortable, they resort to the ultimate exaggeration. Colin Kaepernick kneeling. Oh, he hates America. He does. No, he does not. Clearly did not say that.
And that's another thing.
Clearly
they would defend the national anthem
over
and Colin Kaepernick kneeling more than they will defend
a life.
They literally value a song.
Yeah. Which is racist, by the way. And y'all rather defend looting and burning down buildings rather than life. Which a lot of this stuff was built by slaves, was built by black people. America was built on the enslavement of black people. The Washington Monument, black people made that. The White House, black people made that. A lot of this shit, all these billionaires from way back when, from like generations down, got rich off of the backs of black people.
Colin Kaepernick, when he took that knee, he got that suggestion from a white person in the military. And said it's more respect. He said he didn't want him to sit down. He says rather him be more respectful and take a knee, while you're also taking a stand, because the flag is to represent freedom. For the idiots out there who don't know if y'all are true Americans, you know the definition of America is freedom. You have the ability to do whatever you want, say what you want. That's in Amendment 1. If you guys haven't heard, have you heard of Amendment 1? Yeah.
I didn't know. I think we all learned in high school. We have the freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion.
But it should say depending on who you are.
Yeah, depending on your color. Yeah.
That's when you get those freedoms.
Yeah, that's when it depends.
But it's just like, I mean, I really don't it's really nothing else we can do. Like, you can't be angry at us for rioting when we've been oppressed for so long. When we've tried to be peaceful for so long.
We're not here rioting. Oh, we should get paid more than y'all. We should be above y'all. We should own more stuff than y'all. We're literally asking to be treated like humans.
And the people that are showing silence but love black culture, you love our music.
Man.
You love making your appearance.
Love the culture.
Similar to that of a black person, and you're silent. We know where you stand.
Yeah. Like seeing like interracial couples. I have no problem with that. I don't care. Love who you love. But there are people who are interracial dating where the white person is racist to the black person because they fetish over them. I want mixed kids. I want this. I want that. It's fucking weird.
And then they use these. Oh, well, I have my friend is black. My best friend is black, or this and that. I'm like, okay, that means absolutely. Don't say that. That means absolutely nothing.
That's congratulations. Wow, you got a friend that's black. But are you stepping up? Are you showing support?
I haven't heard too many. Where's the college? It's been a lot of silent college and professional coaches.
Yeah, college. Yeah, because. Hey,
those athletes, man.
I mean, even though we're in the pandemic, hey, can you come make it back to workouts this summer? We're a little bit behind. Like, but you don't give a fuck about what's going on in our life.
But those black athletes, they feel, hey, well, you're getting me paid, keeping my job.
Hey, fill them seats in.
You fill them seats in. You get them owners paid. Keep them owners paid. Keep them coaches jobs.
Man,
hey,
because without this is total facts. Without black entertainment in America will fall down and be boring. Keep it all the way 100.
As soon as them athletes are done playing,
exactly. All the dances are made by black people. The best athletes in the world, 98% of them are black people. Besides freaking Michael Phelps and shit like that.
That's not even the point,
But like,
there's a lot of talented white people.
We're not downgrading white athletes, not at all. But I looked it up. Over 50% of college athletes are black people, and like 60% are football players over a roster.
We don't have to go to bat.
What's
the NBA?
We don't have to go to basketball. And actually, basketball is 78% black, and then it's like 18% international.
How many people are in the All-Star game?
And then like maybe 3% actual white people.
How many white players in the All-Star game?
White players in the All-Star game? It's Luka. I mean, Luka's white, but he's.
Well, I'll give Luka, and then.
I mean, Luka's white, but he's. We'll give him
Luka. We're just gonna give
we'll give him Luka. Hey. I mean, without black entertainment, none of this stuff's happened. Y'all love that left foot up, right foot slide. Black man. Y'all love the Cupid shuffle. Black man. I'm just saying stuff like that. I'm a savage.
And then,
that's it. a black woman. Y'all love Beyonce.
They love
black woman. Everything black that's
popular. Fine. You love her. Hey,
you
that
can love
is
her
fine.
all you want.
But if you stand up when times get tough,
yeah,
we need you.
When y'all want to talk, y'all want, like, hey, y'all saying the hot girl summer. Y'all want to be city girls. Y'all, I know a lot of white girls love saying that. Period. Trying to act like them city girls, trying to talk like them, trying to talk like black girls. But when it's time to have the black people actions,
when we're going through controversy, it's time to be resilient. That's why I appreciate the people who understand their white privilege and are using their platform to help us.
Yeah, and
you have to do more than send your thoughts and your prayers. Yeah. Like thanks, but you've been sending thoughts and prayers a little too long now. Yeah, it's about time for action.
It's not working anymore. And the people who have done that, we know who y'all are. Like, y'all already know.
Like I said, I've had some friends that I've had plenty of white friends that have said something to me, and I really appreciate that. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
they,
real shit. Yeah,
they understand their privilege, and they're figuring out and asking how they can help.
Exactly. Rather than saying, but this happened, but no, there is no but. Somebody died on camera. There's literally no excuse. A man got shot and hunted down by two white supremacists because we thought he was breaking into houses.
Botham Jean, another example.
Like, bro, what? Like,
she broke into his house.
Yeah.
Into his house and killed him.
A white cop.
And get this, only got 10 years.
Only got 10 years. I'm guarantee you right now, imagine if that was a black person.
Only got 10 years.
I want you to be the answer if I was a black person. Death penalty without a doubt. Without a doubt. And it's just...
Got 10 years.
It happens every day. If you... Listen, we're not saying that y'all can't enjoy our culture, y'all can't enjoy our music, but don't exploit it. Because when it's time to really...
if you're going to support what we do and try to act as if you're black or whatever, well, when it's time to really be black and the going gets tough, and then you better be behind us.
When you want the lip injections, when you want all that shit, when you want a tan to where you look black, then... Yeah, we got a problem. We want the box braids. You want to fight to say the N-word. Okay, keep that same energy when it's time to start protesting.
They will fight to say the N-word. They will argue to say the N-word more than they will argue to defend
a life,
an unarmed black man getting killed. That's like wow, like that is appalling.
Yeah, and if you got a problem with that, really, you just stupid, honestly. And that's just simple. We just speaking on the experiences that we see. Like, racism happens literally every day. The biggest basketball player since Michael Jordan, LeBron, a couple years ago, and he was on Cleveland, had the side of his house spray painted nigger in L.A. He's the biggest star in the world, but he still experiences racism. So don't give me that. If you're rich, this happens. It doesn't matter. LeBron's still 100% black man who still experiences racism. No matter how much he's good at basketball and how much money he makes, it does not matter. Racism
no matter your race,
stop.
that shit y'all saw on video should eat at you.
Exactly. Whether he was black or not, I don't think that should happen to a white person. An Asian person.
That shouldn't happen to anybody.
It shouldn't happen to anybody.
We're asking for normal human rights, bro. If that shit doesn't make you angry and piss you off, because man, that could have been any of us.
Exactly.
If that shit does not eat you, I don't know what will.
That could happen to your mixed kid that you want so bad. That's what it could happen to. So, just be aware of that. If you listen to this and still think, well, we need to do something about black on black crime first.
Then you are part of that group we're talking about.
And part of that group we're talking about. If you leave here understanding and really trying to figure out a way to help, then we appreciate you 100%. But if you're coming here to just argue and not understand a perspective of a black person, first off, if you're not black, you would never understand it fully. But at least try to understand.
And that's all we're asking.
Yeah, we're not saying that you need to be black. No, be yourself. But understand what's going on. I can't tell you how to be white. You can't tell me how to be black. But I can tell you that a lot of bad stuff happens to us way more than it does to you. Rich, poor, middle class, it does not matter. Once again, the biggest star in the United States, damn near the world, LeBron James, got his house spray painted nigger. And he's loved to death by millions. I'm just saying, without the culture, without the black culture, the United States would be very boring. Then the whole world would be boring because they'd be touring all throughout the country. Like everybody loves singing that. Everybody loves singing Drake, Roddy Ricch, the poppin' artists, Lil Baby, Da Baby. Without them,
it's just time to get them. Hopefully, one day it's the time where we will get the chance to stop making videos like this. Hopefully, we won't have to say Black Lives Matter anymore, and that'll just be
in a hashtag with another person.
And maybe that'll just be. Hopefully, that'll be an everyday thought process. But
but
right now it seems like we're nowhere near that.
Yeah, nowhere. But we need to continue the conversation. Have this shit keep going. This does not stop now. We keep having the conversation, and hopefully things get better. But really, it just comes down to, do you actually care? And you can find out if you're racist. I mean, you know if you're racist or not. It's just gonna come down to, we're just gonna find out who's not racist.
This should infuriate you, honestly.
Yeah, whether he's black or not, he died on camera.
I would hate seeing that happen to a white person getting kneeled on like that.
Exactly. I'm not here to bash white people. I'm not saying we hate white people. We're just stating facts. It's simple as that. And if you listen to this once again with the intention to reply with something ignorant and saying, give me a counter argument, we're focusing right now on Black Lives Matter and police brutality.
Our lives. We're not our lives, man.
Don't come in here about no black on black crime. This happened here. This happened in Chicago. People getting shot in St. Louis. That's not what we're talking about. Don't be stupid. Listen to what we're saying right here on this topic in hand right now. That's really all I got for that. But you got anything else?
Man, it's just appalling how he really
president
fine people thugs, just like the fine line that he.
He's just clear. He's a celebrity in the White House, white supremacist in the White House. He's not accredited, but
hopefully we'll get there someday.
Yeah, you support him, don't support us. But it's Break Talk, episode 31 on YouTube, and we need y'all to like and subscribe. Comment below like anything like solution that you could think of that can help this situation. Comment any other like racism things that you've experienced before, white or black, and talk, have a conversation. And once again, we know not all good cops. I mean, we know all cops are bad, and we know there are good cops.
We shouldn't have to mention that because
but if you don't say nothing,
but we shouldn't we're not. If I say Black Lives Matter, shouldn't. But what about there's good cop? Okay, but we're not talking about that right now. We are talking about a human life getting killed for no reason, an unarmed black man. That shouldn't even come out. Like the thought of all lives matter. We don't know that. Like the thought of all lives matter, or there's good cops. Shouldn't even you should be like, Black lives do matter. How can I help? Exactly. That should be your next response.
If you're one of those people who say violence doesn't solve violence, America does it every day. Bombing Afghanistan is not going to bring back
violence doesn't solve violence.
The Twin Towers.
Okay, I'll just say this. They said the riots,
bombing little kids.
Rioting's not going to help anything. Okay. Well, you know what? We burn that building down. You know what you can do though? You can rebuild that building.
Exactly.
I think that $1 billion corporation will be okay.
Exactly.
I think Target's going to be okay.
Yeah, but they split
you know what? George Floyd. Yeah,
he can't.
You kill him. You know what? He's not coming back.
But I changed my heart though, Jared. I think I changed my heart.
Oh, you're okay. You're good. Jared.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, yeah.
He killed him, but he had to change his heart. He killed him.
What the fuck? Like that don't mean shit. Like change the heart. I don't care. But I'm just saying, y'all support America.
Well, we know. Do you value a life or?
Yeah, value a life or death. But meanwhile, they still bombing little kids over there for no reason. So that's really as simple as that. But Break Talk. Hit the IG, audio.
No justice, no peace.